I think that's good. So for right now, let's just hop into ranked play. You can see I'm already infinite for this season. I got infinite with this deck. I will probably post my infinite video in the next few days. But I'm just here to live stream for probably like 3 hours. I might not even make it through the full tournament. If I fail out of the tournament, then I'll go back and play some more Storybook Brawl potentially. But yeah, I just have a little bit of time today. I thought the tournament sounded like an interesting idea, so I figured I would try it out here. We might be going for a Black Widow Absorbing Man game on this one, though my opponent potentially with a junk deck, not going to be stopped by this super easily. Well, now I'm somewhat tempted into just trying to make Galactus work. Yeah, let's see if we can find Galactus. And let's see the junk. Ooh, we leave my opponent with a green goblin in the Savage Land. Oh, that is brutal. That is a lot of fun. Now what? I mean, they definitely have a Viper. They're going to be sending me some stuff. Probably over in Kunlun. So I don't want to get super excited. Wave Absorbing Man is actually a pretty good curve just in terms of slowing down my opponent's rate of play. So let's see what they got here. They are throwing the Demon to tie up the Savage Land and Debris to give us some junk in Kunlun, but Shuri's Lab is still open and we draw Galactus for the turn. Not with priority, though, which is unfortunate. If my opponent has Cosmo, which isn't typically, I think they're going to Viper and give me their Debris. Let's see. Let's see what their plan is here. I think their plan is Viper, give me Debris, or just play the other Goblin, Hobgoblin. Though this isn't always a Hobgoblin deck. And they just go for Carnage into Kunlun. Okay, so I think I'm dropping the G-Man. Oh, I have noticed this. On the PC, there is no Kang Rewind, so we're going to have to wait it out every time today. That is a little bit unfortunate. I noticed that last night, too. But should be able to just drop the G-Man here, and then we still have a lack of priority going into the final turn and can drop Shang-Chi plus Death. My opponent would probably retreat if this wasn't at infinite. They might change up their play and have a counter for Galactus now that they've seen the Kang. There's a little bit of interesting stuff with Black Widow, Electro Wave. Okay, they're going to go for the same play. Some people don't know if it is a Galactus deck until they see the Galactus, and that's because of all the Sandman running around right now. I'm going to make my camera a little bit bigger. But yeah, this is great. Just Death Shang-Chi on the final turn. Basically unbeatable. But we'll see what they got. Shang-Chi and Death. And yeah, people just don't retreat anymore. No real reason to retreat. We're going to be able to Shang-Chi, Spider-Woman. I don't think this is a demon. No, it's just a nice one. So that will get Shang-Chi, but the ending score will be 10 to 33. So yeah, pretty dominating victory there. And you can see a nice little example of how this deck functions. Which, I mean, it's mostly just a Galactus deck. For all intents and purposes there. I just feel like Black Widow is a really good tool to limit your opponent's potential options, and Absorbing Man gives you more options in weird corner case scenarios. It's a weird add to the deck because in any of your ideal draws, it just doesn't make any sense. But when combined with the randomness and wackiness that is Marvel Snap, then I think it plays. So the tournament starts up in 5 minutes. Let me just make sure get everything is going correctly. I assume that this tournament's gonna like ping me and do other stuff when it's time to battle. So for right now, let's just jump into another game. I will get ready here, get in the right mindset, shake off that Storybook Brawl loss, and hopefully we shake off some rocks here as well as Subterranea comes down kind of to crush us. It's good to drop the rocks in case you draw like Galactus and Death, but we're going to need another way to win this game because a turn 1 Subterranea just makes it so unlikely that you draw everything else you need. So, I don't know. We need some other ramp either from Westview or one of these other locations. Sure, the rocks are gone, but they're still here to stay, unfortunately. Now, Strange Academy opens up a win potential. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop the rocks so that way I don't redraw them off Attilan. But all we have to do now is draw Spidey and Galactus, and we win. And they didn't Cosmo into Strange Academy, which could have been awkward for me. I still just need to draw Spidey next turn. That's all that's really important here. I feel like Black Widow is kind of a nice getcha. But the other option here is I could go Electro into Galactus. And that's pretty tempting too. Alright, let's do that. Hi, sweetie girl. Alright, so my opponent is probably pretty limited on options. That this Galactus will probably work. I also don't know if they are a bot. Huh. I'm gonna let her roam around the house. Oh, we can let this Kang animation play out. I'll be right back. You wanna get out? Alright, so now we just Galactus and then hope that we've got a big enough null even though we're not destroying that much stuff here. My opponent uses a magic. Okay, that's going to buy us some nice time. And it looks like Lily wants to come back. Okay, let me grab her as we watch this animation. Okie dokie. And where are we at? So, I think now I'm just gonna drop Chavez and Null. I forgot we were gonna draw Chavez this turn. So, we don't really get to do anything super impressive this game, but maybe my opponent will have drawn worse. We'll see. Yeah, they're just not playing anything here, so now they can Shang-Chi me. But Null plays around Shang-Chi quite devilishly. That even if they Shang-Chi me, we still have the power. So this is actually pretty fun. I think I'm going to snap here, hoping that they have Shang-Chi and stay in it to Chi me. Because this would be really, really sick. I don't even think I've had this interaction happen before. Do they have the Chi? They have Infinite! What? Yeah, it's the Dirty 30 deck. Dang, I was not expecting that. I did not know what my opponent was playing. Quinjet plus magic. Quinjet plus magic equals dirty 30. Drat, well played. That was a sweet one. Regardless, we just didn't draw our Spider-Man or our Doc Ock early enough. And that meant my opponent was able to combo in the face of my combo. Unfortunate game. Now, I do assume the tournament is starting up soon. I now have the tournament role on this Discord server. And that should be starting up in just a moment. Okay, now I have the tournament role on their server. That took a second. It was down their bot. But looks like it's going to be starting off soon, and looks like about 80 players or so showed up to play, maybe 70. There is going to be, so it's a Swiss tournament. It's not single elimination. Sorry, y'all. I could not mute my microphone in time. Alright, so hey everyone, welcome to the mid-season 11 Battle Arena. I'll be seeding checked-in players and generating the deck list sheet now. Gosh and Broder, your event staff. Use help desk if you have any issues. Here's the round timer. And I'm assuming there's a way on the website to check this out. Is anybody in chat? Does anybody in chat play Marvel Snap? And can you join this game? If so, if anybody can join this match, I just want to make sure it works, because previously my game would crash if I was the one that generated the match code. So if somebody wants to hop in with me here, play one game just to make sure that this is working. Otherwise, I'm going to hop into this tournament blind. Trying to find where to, like, find the bracket and stuff. I think it's just not generated yet. Oh, so I believe that there's... Oh, no. You don't do voice unless you are in... Unless you're being featured. And I don't know if the game... I don't know if it's open deck list. I feel like it might be. Which was part of a reservation of playing this exact list. Just reading all the rules here. Could put this up on the screen, but I want to see if anybody plays me here. Alrighty. I still see the bracket as not generated. Don't see the participants list generated either, so I'm assuming we will get another ping when everything is ready to go. And again, kind of just doing this for fun. I don't believe I will have the time to fully play out this game. I don't know if I'll have the time to fully play out the tournament. I'll be able to play out any of these early rounds, but I just thought it would be some fun content to throw together. I do have to record some other stuff today too. Probably could have just played another game. I guess there's no harm in just playing a game and then if the tournament starts, then we quit out of the game. I just don't want to miss the start of the tournament, but I mean, it feels like that's like kind of easy to do. Alright, the hood into Gamma Lab is pretty good, and if we give them a Widow's Bite, that can also just go into Gamma Lab. I also don't want to Galactus into the Isle of Silence, but it would be really nice to destroy a bunch of Hulks and then Galactus over hither. Oop, okay, really good plays from my opponent. They're going to have an extreme Hulk advantage to me. Potentially 4-1. Oh, and Luke's bar is not great either. I'm just gonna make another Hulk. And then Galactus and Gamma Lab, I think. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna stay in it here. For the cubes, what are they playing? They can't stop me in the Isle of Silence. Okay, they're just gonna play a Carnage. It's so unfortunate that I cannot null when we could have an absolutely massive null in this game. We're just gonna play this, and then I'm gonna Doc Ock and hope that that's enough. Okay, nice armor. That will not be protecting your Hulks, though, unfortunately. Those are mine. And we destroy the real Mysterio as well, but unfortunately, tragically, this 60 power null is just not going to work. Now, Doc Ock plus Shang-Chi, probably good enough. I'll snap, considering my opponents, well, they can't use any ongoing abilities, but armor is gone as well. Absorbing Man could be fun. Electro is good in Isle of Silence. Let's see. Okay, Goose, but does nothing. And then Demon. And Doc Ock. I think we're going to be able to beat one additional card from my opponent's hand. Moon Girl, yeah, we beat that with Chavez. So, easy win. As much as I would love to play the null here, let's just grab the win. Fair enough.
Victory.
Fair enough. Alright, looks like 4 minutes for the tournament at noon 15. So we got time for 1 or 2 more games here on the ladder. It's weird to even call it a ladder after you've already hit infinite for the season. It's just the queue. That's kind of why I wanted the tournaments. I know we're going to have Conquest mode coming soon to Marvel Snap, but for now, there's nothing to do really after you hit Infinite other than your daily tasks. The Infinite, I won't say metagame, but the Infinite kind of, the fact that, like, you can just emote whatever and nobody cares anymore. Because everybody knows we're playing for nothing here. Makes it really, really interesting. We're just gonna do nothing. Yeah, you can just use the Thanos snap emote, and then I'll snap to that, because why not? Doesn't matter. So my opponent's playing some sort of Patriot list. I drew, like, absolute shite. We could potentially still get my opponent here, though. A Doc Ock into Kamartaj could mean that then my opponent is unable to do anything else, but I'm not going to play anything else this turn. Maybe I could have just played Spider-Man, but I'm going to hope to draw... whatever. Let's get the mistakes out of the way before the tournament then, I suppose. I was just thinking that we can't... Ooh, I'm getting leeched. I'm getting leeched, baby. That's unfortunate. That copies nothing. Shang-Chi kills my Doc Ock, and then my null gets leeched. Oh well. We'll just retreat.
Escaped.
Like, normally I feel like anybody that emotes is just BMing, but once you're infinite, like, yeah, some people are still BMing, but if they're, like, actually doing it to BM, then it's just, like, extremely sad, because not only are you infinite, but you also know I'm infinite and could give a shit. But for the most part, you know, I just feel like nobody really seems to care or really do anything as far as emoting and stuff is concerned now. So, I'd still like to draw some ramp this game. If we do, then anything is good. Alright, Scorpions are making everything a little bit worse, and we're not going to hit any ramp. We could still hit Electro and then Galactus into the Raft for a potential sneaky win after my opponent fills the Raft. Yeah, so I'm going to hang in it because a Galactus on turn 5 could still actually be good enough. Otherwise, things get a little bit tricky. You have to, like, Doc Ock plus Shang-Chi to fuel up a null. For now, let's just Spidey here. definitely two, bro.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Seems like a good curve for a two, bro deck. So does my opponent have 5 cards in hand? No, they have 3. So they're still going to be able to commit to Sewer System next turn anyways. I'll just play Doc Ock here. I don't care. If we grab like their, oh yeah, they don't even care about the raft. They're still going to be able to play to the raft. That's nice. But if they have the, oh, I just couldn't remember the name of it. The thing that anything that makes things. No, okay. But then America takes away all of their power. That's really, really funny. I mean, there's not much I can do about that. I can just, like, play Kang and snap. But the Kang is not really something that anybody cares about at Infinite. Its stock goes significantly down because nobody retreats. Yeah, it kind of just doesn't matter. We play the Kang, we rewind the turn, and then I can't actually hit the rewind button because it's off stream, or off screen rather. But I will just retreat now, save my opponent some time. It would have been, yeah, funny if this was like Destroyer or something. I feel like that's the only way we actually win there. So we did have an out. Yeah, that's a really funny reason to not play into the raft before the final turn. Because last turn of the game, they still could have played Blue Marvel Nightcrawler. Yeah, that's silly. Alright, tournament should be starting soon, right? Right. Lily, you wanna come say hi? Lily girl! Oh, she's zonked. She's so silly. She's just like a little pillow. Well, with this I could have... Lily girl! Lily! Come here, girl! You wanna come here? Say hi? Opened up for pets, but doesn't look like she wants to come over. Fair enough. I think she kind of knows that when I'm sitting here, I don't give her that much attention. I'd like to move some things around so she's like closer and I can pet her, maybe put her back there or something. That's something that I'd really like to get done this week, so might have some slightly rearranged layouts coming to you soon. Okay, tournament info. Got a ping. Great. There's a Google Doc that has all of the deck lists. So I assume once we are paired, we just look for our deck list and then we can check it out here on the screen. Somebody does not have their deck list on it correctly. Like some people just have all of the data, so that's kind of annoying. But at the very least, we've got most of the people's deck lists. Okay. And we are playing going up against Raider Fa. Raider Fa. Control F. Raider Fa. So they're playing Electro Ramp with Sunspot Lizard, Ebony Maw, Electro Wave, Shang-Chi, Devil Dinosaur, Sandman, Arrow. Not Arrow. Leader, Doctor Doom, and Odin. Okay. The fact that we're both running Wave is helpful. Loading up the match room. Having trouble confirming that I am a human. Weird. Let's try to confirm I'm human one more time. There we go. Here is the code, and again we are up against a Sunspot, Ebony Maw, Lizard, Electro Wave, Shang-Chi, Devil Dino, Sandman, Arrow Leader, Doctor Doom, Odin list. Pretty straightforward Electro Ramp to kick off the game. Do they just snap? They have to just snap to Central Park, right? I will retreat as soon as the snap comes out, if they want to continue to play it out more. Alright, nobody gets to use the Super Flow. I guess we'll stay in it for a second, but it's very silly. Maybe the third location could be something that turns this on its head. Doesn't look like it, though. Alright, let's play Electro. Easiest retreat of my life. Was waiting for this. Was ready to retreat turn one. But you can see just how much smoother all of this is running here. Oscorp Tower. Okay, we're both going to drop an Electro and pass it over in the Oscorp Tower. Fair enough. We both... Actually... My opponent does not have a Shang-Chi target in their deck. They completely dodge Shang-Chi. That's really funny. They can steal my Shang-Chi targets. There's the Ebony Maw. Oh, right. They're giving me the Ebony Maw. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, well, we are just going to Galactus into Grand Central. They're going to only be able to play one card per turn. They're going to also kind of have to fill up Grand Central, but maybe we can Shang-Chi this Sunspot. Believe it or not. Okay. Yep. Now what's awkward here is they can't arrow me, so I am somewhat inclined to... Oh no, they can arrow me. They can arrow me into Oscorp Tower now. Because I have Ebony Maw here and they don't. So I guess now I'm just passing. I've got to sneeze, I think. Okay, this is kind of a cheeky play, though. This just contributes to my null and my death. So if they have arrow here, I'm kind of boned. If they don't, I think I'm in a really good position. Let's snap. They don't have Cosmo. So I think we just snap here every time. Let's see. Do they have the arrow? That will be the big question. Looks like they do. Oh, but I have priority. Oh, shit. Oh, now they're going to find out about the null. That's actually a little bit annoying. Dang, I didn't... If I had realized I had priority because of the Oscorp Tower, then I would have made a different play here. I would have just dropped Galactus and then... I mean, Grand Central still reveals some stuff, but what can you do? Yeah, my opponent, I guess, still somewhat likely to just play leader, but it's just going to get destroyed and not matter. It would be awesome if they played leader into Grand Central, but there's no way they do that because then they can't get the bonus out of Grand Central. They just retreat there. That's unfortunate. Kind of realized that right after that happened. If I had realized I had priority, I would have just known that was a mistake. Oh well. Superflow, good for both of us, to be totally honest. So don't hate that. Potentially better for me, but we'll see. Probably blowing up Sunspot. I think I'm just going to drop Electro into New York. If we wave first, it's about the same. Let's just Electro, baby. Alright, they play the Lizard, and then I think I'm just going to Galactus into Superflow. I could Kang here and snap. Maybe that causes a retreat, or lets me see if the arrow's coming. If the arrow's coming, then I play Spidey. Okay. Play Spidey or Wave. If my opponent has arrow right now. Wait, they can't play arrow. Okay. I'm a little bit rusty. Let's shake it off. And thank you, Super Z. I just saw you said good luck there. On to round 4, and we are a cube up. We're going to play these games pretty slow until we get into double time. My opponent hiding their arrow, but it is, of course, open deck lists. We'll probably now want to G-Man into the Fisk Tower, just so that way it doesn't get blown up. And we'll just wave into this location, assuming appropriate. Alright, that's very appropriate. We'll wave. Then we have Kang. We have Absorbing Man to play around Arrow. So let's snap here. Drop Kang. Okay, we gotta snap back. Seems like probably Arrow. But we're just Kanging. We're just Kanging with it. Yep. tricky thing here is if they snap again, what do we do? I think they might not snap again. Unfortunately, we kind of have to wait this out to see if they snap, but I think I just wave again here to bypass the arrow. It's so annoying. They snapped right as I pressed the button, and then it actually didn't even register. So that was frustrating how that all played out. I don't know if I was going to draw Galactus this game, and this deck's all in on the Galactus, so I don't hate retreating there regardless. We'll get into the high stakes round and just grind him out, though. Grinding him out against an arrow is a little bit of an uphill battle. I think it's still possible. There's going to be some mind games, and I kind of didn't want to reveal the... I know it's open deck list, but still, like, not everybody recognizes the tech of using Absorbing Man to play around arrow. This game, we've got the Wave. And do we have the Galactus? We've got the Ant-Man, and we do have the G-Man as well. So, a Wave here, and then we'll try to make a big null. Kind of think Ant-Man could be useful here as well. So this game, we do not have access to Kang. Wait, my opponent already snapped this game? Oh, no. It's sped up mode. Fair enough. At this point, they gotta know that snap equals Kang, right? But I think we snap here regardless, because we've got Galactus and then we've got Absorbing Man, in case that doesn't work. My opponent goes Sandman, and I'm just gonna Galactus into Jotunheim. I know I lose power on Galactus by doing that, but I want to be able to play this Ant-Man, and I think they might not play to Jotunheim. It's a little bit of some incurred risk here, but let's drop it. Next turn we could go Doc Ock, and then the final turn we can just play Null or Death, but still snap. Now this lets my opponent know that a Galactus is coming, so they might pivot and play Sandman into Jotunheim. But I could be okay with that. And then of course, if they pivot and play an arrow, then we just get to drop the Absorbing Man. Now they're going to retreat. They're going to retreat and get the 2 cubes. That's the awkward part about Kang. He's kind of denying me some cubes, but he's giving me more info. I don't know. I strongly considered not bringing Kang to this tournament just because of its weird implications on battle mode, where you kind of already have a lot more info than you normally would. Alrighty, for now, let's drop everything into Camp Lehigh. My opponent probably going to do the same, and I'll just wave out a Doc Ock potentially here. I mean, we're going to hope to draw Galactus. Deck's pretty straightforward in that capacity. We'll snap to Kang one more time. A really close set here regardless. Opponent with the Widow's Bite and the Electro. Alright. So they now get their pick of the litter. They'll get to play whatever they'd like this turn, and we get to play Galactus. I definitely agree there, Super Z, that is one of the strengths of Galactus, benefiting from these double cube rounds. Let's see if they have the arrow. Nope, they're just going to retreat. And that's the strength of Galactus. I think that it's a very consistent deck. So if you were just able to pressure your opponent with Kang and Galactus, you can grind out those cubes 2 at a time and get to the point where you're up 4-8, which feels pretty dang good. Daily Bugle, give me ramp. Parker! Electro, there we go, baby. Double Electro, easy enough. Superflow would be good. Elysium would be good. Nidavellir for a bigger null seems fun as well. We'll probably just drop Electros into Nidavellir and then might play their Electro, which gives out less info. My opponent could have Spider-Man here. That kind of makes me not want to go Galactus into Spider-Man. I don't know if my opponent stole my Galactus, my Spider-Man, or my Null. Each have different ways to play around them. I think the safest way to play this game is going to be Electro into Doc Ock and Nidavellir, and then Galactus Null. But of course, we do lose if they have my Null. So maybe I should just wave out Galactus. No, that plays into Arrow too much. I'm going to play their Electro. They're also going to play their Electro. Assuming no wave, yeah. And then I think I just Doc Ock into Nidavellir and hope they didn't also steal the Null. But we play this because it allows me to play around Arrow. Okay, we didn't grab their Null. That's what I was really hoping to do here. So right now I lose to Null. Which is very, very unfortunate. I need to draw Shang-Chi right now. If they have Spider-Man, they could win by guessing my 50-50. So I think I like that. But if they have Null, I can't win this game. If they have Leader, I also can't win. So let's retreat. Okay, 6-4. Opponent climbing back into it. But it is a very, very close set. Round 8. Fight. Alright, Galactus, Doc Ock, and Spidey. Will we draw some ramp? I'm not sure. We will be Black Widowing my opponent, though. Space Throne is pretty reasonable with Doc Ock to score a win. It also means Doctor Doom isn't good. It might be a good location for them to Ebony Maw. For now, yeah, my opponent is like very priced into not even playing Ebony Maw. No, not Machine World. Oh, tragedy. Tragedy here with the Widow's Bites into Machine World. That's funny. Alright, well, now we are gonna go like Spider-Man, Widow's Bite. I have to think about this because I think we can still win this game. My opponent wants to make it the last game, though. And maybe there's a better game for me yet. Alright, I think I can maybe do better in one more game. That was a really, really tough decision there. That was silly. That was silly. 4-4. Game is now totally tied up. I like this draw. We've got Wave into Absorbing Man, or Wave into Galactus into Absorbing Man, which should beat Arrow, should beat a lot of different things. We're gonna Wave into the X-Mansion. Oh wow, we can Well, we can't actually really make great use of the cloning vats. I guess we can play Galactus in Atlantis, and then Absorbing Man into cloning vats, and then we get another copy of Absorbing Man. I don't think that's super useful, though. I guess we just snap here because we have priority, though. So that's really tough for my opponent to get around. And then we Doc Ock. And then we null or something. We hope they play the cloning vats, trying to predict where we're going to play. I'm trying to make this the last game. We'll see if my opponent wants to bite. I feel like they should retreat here and try to grind it out. But if this is the last game, I'm happy with it. We'll play the Doc Ock, and that way we get around Leader, we get around Odin, we get around basically all of their crazy tech cards here. Okay, they did go for Atlantis. What was their play for turn? Dr. Doom. Okay, 5 power. So now they do have priority. It's worth noting, if they find Leader, that's a little bit awkward. Let's Kang and see what their plan is, and that will maybe give me a little bit more info about what to do. Okay, Devil Dino for 15. So now I think I just Spidey them. But wait, I kind of just lose. I kind of lose to Devil Dino here. Shoot. Alright, I've got a Doc Ock then to shrink their Dino. I don't think that's any good. Oh no. I don't have Shang-Chi. I probably should have just played Spider-Man. I probably should have played Spider-Man and hoped that my opponent pivoted here. Oh, this Dino is no good for me. I can't rip Shang-Chi. I can't rip Shang-Chi. That's the problem. I should have Spidey'd. They went for Sandman. I would have won if I had just played Spidey. The Shang-Chi doesn't matter because I can still play Null, but I lose by 1 point here. This is 19 to 20. I lose by 1. If I had just played Spidey, then I would have beat them. Dang it. Dang it. Man. Man, oh man. That was unfortunate. Ah, why didn't I just play Spider-Man? That was silly. That was really silly. 9 rounds is pretty incredible. Yeah, a little bit brutal, but it's also my mistake. I was foolish, my mistake. GG, Raider Fa. Okay. I believe we don't report. I believe that my opponent reports. Let me see. I guess I'll report, but I don't know what the reporting kind of structure. I don't know how you're supposed to report. Let me see if I can read up on that. must report your own score, raise a match dispute if it's incorrect. I don't know how to report. Okay. So, reporting is remaining cubes. So I believe I lost this 0 to 4. That makes sense. Again, if somebody wants to queue up against me, just so that way I can see if my game works if I'm the one that's hosting, because I had a problem with that before. So, if anybody would like to queue up, I am accepting battles. Lily! Let me go get her. You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi, Lily? You want to come say hi to everybody? Let's come say hi to the stream. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here, girl. Cool, thank you, Super Z. Yeah, I just want to check to make sure that this isn't super bugged for me still. Alrighty. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the game was so close. But I made a mistake, and you can't do that. Unfortunate. Merc with a mouth. This is the first time I hit Legend with the Herald of Galactus tag equipped. Wanted to see if it made it any more difficult if people knew I was repping Galactus. And it's like potentially a double bluff or something sometimes, but looks like this is all working. Iceman misses wave. That's good. Okay, throne room is not bad for me to poop on. Have to think if I want to leave throne room open or I want to try to battle for priority this turn. I think I'd like to go for priority if you don't play anything. Yeah, I never get priority there. Groot? What's Groot doing? This here, see what happens. Ooh, you read me. Crossbones. That's a fun one. So we blow up 12 power worth of stuff here. It's not incredible. And I unfortunately can't Doc Ock you this turn. Oh, but I drew Spidey. Fair enough. Now, are you playing Spidey yourself? You could be. Crossbones. I don't know what you got up your sleeve here. This could just be a professor. Yeah, Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Alright. Well played, well played. We're not gonna do it for 8, but I'll give you 4. I'll give you 4 cubes here. Yeah, I should have thought for just another second and realized that that's a clear professor play. I'll snap to that though. Okay, 1 cube. You get 4 cubes, I get 1 cube. Seems fair. Yeah, actually tie that game if I dodge the 50-50 with the crossbones, but I guess you always put it there and then you beat Galactus with Professor, regardless of where I play the Galactus. So that's fair. I could have had like Doc Ock, but you made the Doc Ock more expensive, so I couldn't play Doc Ock on turn 5, which I think I might have otherwise. Because it plays around Jeff as well. And I feel like this is a Jeff deck. I feel like that's what you came here to showcase. Okay, Nova Roma, the card the location my deck is named after. Thank you kindly. So this is a little bit awkward. I have to Kang here just to draw an additional card because Maximus plus Nova Roma overdrew me. So I have to cycle Kang just for the additional card. The info is nice though too. Maybe you play Professor here. No crossbones there. Seems like you're reasonably set up to take advantage of a Galactus play either way here. But I'm still going to drop the G-Man into Nova. Which could be good enough. Seems unlikely. Professor is just super, super scary in all of these situations, but this game, at least, well, I don't think you're listening. I don't think you'd do that. All right, I'll snap back. This game might be Professor. So maybe that snapback is a little bit too much info, but this time you have to have Jeff. If you have Jeff, you win. Oh, you've got Spidey plus Rocket. Oh, you win now. Dang it! Dang it! Spidey plus Rocket is insane. I mean, you would have dropped some additional cards either way, but Gamora, what? Wow. Okay. Well played. Well played. This is this your anti-Galactus deck? You run all the Guardians of the Galaxy because there's only one lane after I blow them all up. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. All right. Let's see if I can take more than 1 cube from you here. Mini Lab is going to be a little bit awkward. This is funny, though. This is really good. Okay, Wakanda. Don't love that. Sure, this seems fun. Okay. So we're not Galactusing. But Electro into Quantum Tunnel. What will this bring me? America? No. Okay, I like that a lot too. I think I'm just going to play Doc Ock into the flooded location. This is definitely a Jeff deck. It's the one card you haven't shown me. It's got to be. Oh, no, Mr. Fantastic. I thought for sure Jeff was coming. Alright, does Doc Ock win the flooded location? Let's find out. Star-Lord. And Groot. Okay, Doc Ock sucks against you too, apparently. I can't play Galactus yet. Which is unfortunate. I don't want to give you Black Widow or a Widow's Bite. Let's just play Kang. See what I could get. See what you will get. Iceman.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
And Spidey. So I need to rip Death out of the Quantum Tunnel. But I'm gonna rip Chavez. Because I needed to play Spidey here and rip Death. Oh wait, this might change the RNG. Yeah, I mean I'm playing it. So Chavez, but then I lose to Gamora. Wow, I'm gonna lose to Gamora? Wait, why do I have an extra energy here? Why do I have an extra energy right now? Oh, I played Electro earlier. Oh, so I can play Spidey plus Black Widow here. That's probably good. Gonna hit me with something weird like Maximus? No. We're both Spideying each other. You are getting Daredevil plus Crossbones for a total of 12. And I'm getting like Chavez plus Electro. For a total of 11. Wait, how did I do that math wrong? Oh, I was assuming I needed to find Death there. That's what I did wrong. And I Spidey'd you, so I think there's a pretty good chance you will play to the mini lab. But maybe don't, if you're listening, don't play to mini lab. Hey, Kalari, I'm just playing a game with one of my viewers right now. Nah, you played. All right, well, good on you. You're not listening. No Jeff the Baby Land Shark, but Widow's Bite plus Professor is just barely going to be enough to do it, unfortunately. Needed like Nova or something here to get around this. We get a big Nova or a big Null, but well played, Super Z. Well played. That was fun. I do think that this is just a coherent deck. You've got the lane lockdown so that your Guardians are more accurate in Storm, Professor, and Spidey. But it is hilarious how well this lines up against a Galactus deck specifically. So, good choice. Good deck choice there for sure. Wait, did I... I thought I reported. Send in help desk and at me. Well, I wasn't paying attention there. I think I reported my result wrong. Oh well. Who knows? My bad, and GG's there, Super Z. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. We can go again. I won't counterpick you back, but I think I'll probably just hop on the ladder and just play a random game, which, like I said, those are kind of weird games themselves because the scores don't matter in those. If I get one more loss in the tournament, then I will play like one more game of Storybook Brawl, and then I will potentially just try to get in some other recording today. I was saying this on Discord, I think I'm going to re-record my episode 3 recap for the Gambit game and just see if I can do it a little bit better, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen today or tomorrow. I'm not going to do any uploads today because I'm doing this stream, and then I do have other uploads scheduled for tomorrow, so it's not like I really need to get her done. Okay, no problemo. Let's wave here for priority. And then drop Galactus next turn. I think we can snap to this. Because Galactus with priority into Doc Ock on turn 4 should just seal up the game. Okay, well, it's a little bit unfortunate. Yes, I agree, Super Z. We are still going to have priority, but not really, because we're not going to be able to drop Galactus now. Nobody gets to play anything this turn, and Storm takes over the flooded location in a really weird way. I will now have to Absorbing Man in Atlantis on turn 4 to wave again, which is why Absorbing Man is good. And then we've got turn 5 Galactus, turn 6 Null. That could still be good enough, but we're hoping that they play here in Atlantis to pass back Titania. Otherwise, we are definitely giving away priority. If they play to Washington, D.C., they're going to be winning all 3 locations. And my priority snap was definitely for naught. Yeah, it was definitely awkward that Devin decided to leave, and in kind of like a hypocritical way as well. And I'll have something to say on that in my episode 4 recap. So I'm not quite there. Okay, they do play to Atlantis, which I think is going to allow me to keep priority unless they play something here that has more than 6 power, which I didn't actually even see as a possibility, but Maximus will do it. I've got to... Well, I don't have to snap anymore, but I have to play Kang just to draw a card off Maximus here. It's a little bit telegraphed of what's potentially going on, but it's worth it for the extra card, I believe. Maybe it isn't. Maybe the Kang would be better in my hand, because I don't think I ever deviate from this plan, come to think of it. So the thing about Devin is, like, I don't know, he seemed like somebody that was going to value loyalty initially. And for that reason, like, I was into it. Okay, well, we got some good info there with Kang regardless, I suppose. But his cockiness, I will call it, in the deathmatch, actually read as like a little bit more than just the cockiness. Thanks, Pat, for stopping by. It was kind of like, just trying to think about what else I could possibly do here to get out of this one. It's like death here. I feel like I kind of need to go Spidey. But I don't see any world where I win this. Let's just retreat. It in the moment, I will say it was just uncomfortable. It was past the point of being like funny, because it wasn't really funny. It was like just kind of mean, and it went on for a lot longer. And one other thing that I can't remember if it's in the exit interview with Ben, but I think it is, that like when Ben showed up and Devin showed up, there was a little bit of time where the two of them were there before any of the other spectators were there, when things were like, when the day was like just starting, and Devin like wouldn't afford him any type of courtesy or anything like that. And I think there's just something to be said for losing with grace and winning with grace. And yeah, I did talk to some other people that thought it was funnier in the edited version as well, so like you're not alone in that. But the other thing I will say is that like when he leaves the Gambit game, he then like I guess I could talk about this. He like deleted all of like his footage and things, and like didn't even let the game play out till the end. Just said, no, you know what, I'm done with this, and yeah, just made that all kind of weird. Maybe I should have just waved into Dream Dimension just to give myself more options here. I'll just play Galactus though. Seems fun enough. Yeah, if I just wave here, then I have got some potential to outplay my opponent, but looks like they got outplayed here regardless. We're going to have a 20 power null. Yeah, deleting all your footage and quitting is a different perspective. But yeah, just kind of unfortunate. You didn't know that, of course. I'm not blaming you for not having known that. I somewhat want to play around Shang-Chi because I feel like this null is so big. Let's see what they're gonna play. And no new rounds here. What is my opponent even playing? Oh, Rescue. Okay. So that's actually a really interesting way to not pass priority. But funny enough, it is something that I could play Death this turn and then Shang-Chi next turn. But I think it's just a clear win if I just play Black Widow, allow my opponent to have priority, and then drop a massive null for 20 power on the final turn. I think that is pretty tough to beat. Potentially denies my opponent like their Chavez draw or something, if they're expecting that to be what gets them over, though I don't think a Magic deck is typically playing Chavez here. Hobgoblin. Okay. Fair enough. And then the Black Widow or the Widow's Bite. Easy enough. Big null. Big null, get her done. Victory. What's up, William Ha channel? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much now. And I don't know if you guys know this yet, but there is no episode of Gambit Game tomorrow. The next episode of Gambit Game will be next Sunday, as far as I know. So, 1 week break there. Oh, round 2 bracket is up. Let's get out of this. It's a TVA game. Let's make it a double TVA game. And let's ready up here. Took me a while to bypass this ready check on the previous round. Let's see if we can get through it a little bit faster this time. Oh, I'm ready, but my opponent isn't yet. Oh, I guess I could have kept playing. No interest in playing a TVA game anyways. I didn't even see what I drew. If it would have been worth it to play it out there. Should keep this check-in on my screen just so that way I can see if it does indeed complete. I'd like to wrap this stream up at, let's see, I wanted to take her for a walk at 3:30, so that way I can leave here by 4. Yeah, so I like 3:30, this stream is over regardless. To show up. What else can I show off? I could open some stuff up. Haven't really opened up anything. I don't know if I have any cool new variants. But let's look at quality sort. Obviously I got Bast and I got Black Panther. I did that in Monday's video or whatever. Killmonger, or Tuesday's video, I think that would have been. Spider-Man, Super Skrull, the Collector, that might be a new variant. I don't know, I haven't seen it. Looks like everything else is I've had for a second. Chibi Polaris, I don't even remember getting that one. And a bunch of Nick Fury variants that I will never play. Super Skrull is still Series 4, right? Or did this just come down? Oh, you know what I think it was? I think Bast was my free card. And then I opened up Black Panther and Super Skrull in the video. And Super Skrull just came down to level 3. That must be it. Oh, nice, William. Very cool. Just saw your chat there that you just got Galactus yesterday. Oh, I got this Ghost Rider, too. Robbie Ray's variant. Cool. But yeah, Galactus is sweet. I post a lot of Galactus gameplay. That is the main thing that I play. Just because, you know, I find different success with a lot of different lists here. Just hit, basically, so 2 days ago, I got Galactic rank with this list, and then yesterday I got Infinite with it, and not even in that many games, just like playing. I mean, once you like feel like you're hot, then you keep playing, and one thing that's kind of interesting now, that there are less players because you don't have to play against the Infinite players anymore. One, it can kind of make the climb a little bit easier because you don't have to play against the good players once they've already hit Infinite. But the other thing is, if you are playing well against the other players that are currently online, then keep playing because you'll get matched up against those same players yesterday. On my climb from 95 to 100, I played against one player 3 times. So that was allowing me to grab a bunch of cubes yesterday, which was nice. Let me just... Now, because we lost the first round, we might be up against somebody that either, like, thinks that this tournament was singly lim. That's a definite possibility. At which point, I might just fire up a game of Storybook Brawl. Loch Ness still on Discord. LMNOP. I don't see them online at the very least. Maybe they're not online on Discord. I assume this one is just a free win. Yeah, Null is really, really crazy with Galactus. Ton of fun. Big number. See if we can get some big numbers going on here. And Null's now down to Series 4. It's probably going to be downgrading to Series 3 at some point. Not too long now. I like the hood because it gives me priority, though. We could see a Beast bounce or a Carnage before we're able to do anything too cool. Is this a bot? That looks like some bot play to me. Let's just Electro and not worry about priority because we've got nothing in play. Unfortunately, we're not going to be making a big Null this game. I maybe should have just waved here, though. Yeah, Galactus is staying in Series 5, but Null will move down slowly over time. But that's why I bought Galactus day one that it was released. Because I figured, yeah, let's play Kang just to get the card draw. I bought him day one just because and this was before Perma Series 5 was ever announced, but I was like, I don't think they're going to drop Galactus anytime soon. I do think they could nerf Galactus. I did think that was a possibility. Ooh, they kept the Hitmonkey with a full hand. Nicely done. Double Stark Tower across the board. Alright, so this is not a bot. Because a bot would not be able to make that play. Very cool. Just gonna grab some extra energy. That's a different play. I don't think Kang is necessary, though I do think he's strong. I think I just play here because then my opponent doesn't have any options, or maybe I just play here because there's more power here already. I think my opponent is more likely to play... I don't want to deal with Sunspot either. Let's just play Galactus here. Okay, Iron Man. Well, I'm glad I played this like I did, because Iron Man would be annoying. Though, like I said, this is not a big game for Null, unfortunately. Actually, just lose this game, to be totally honest.
All systems go.
I can't beat Demon for a total of 18 power. I play Death and lose 16 to 18. 17 to 18. Yeah, I should have just waved and tried to get more control sooner, I suppose. Though I probably would have lost to Iron Man in that case. Alright, let's get out. let's see, is my... round fixed. That first round was really good, and why I kind of loaded up the stream to make it fun. Oh, is the text in chat in an awkward position right now? Where is the chat? Is that just coming up over my face? Should I move it to here? Probably. That'll probably be a little better for all parties. Great. I do have to upgrade something pretty soon. That's something I can do. I can gain some collection levels. Let's see if there's anything worth upgrading in this deck. I'm pretty sure I can upgrade Black Widow now for the very first time. Yes, I can. That's up to 190. 1,000 on Wave and Electro, and not on Shang-Chi. Death isn't ready yet. I could do Spider-Man again. I think I'm keeping Galactus here. Though I'm not sure. Should I keep Galactus with the gold border, or should I try to get a better animation on the sides of it? Maybe I'd try to split him again and go until I get the gold Kirby's. Kang can't get split. Doc Ock might be able to. No, it can't. How about Null? Oh, Null can. Let's do Null right now, yeah, I guess to like a different way to answer is Null worth it is that I'm playing it, so I think that it's strong enough to include in the deck. But is it as fun as some of the other cards that you can spend your tokens on? Well, that I'm not really sure about. However, it is another card that they're planning on keeping at Series 5. So from that perspective, it is also kind of worth it. If you like Galactus and want to play the list that I currently recommend, then you'll want Kang, especially, like, Kang is worth it if you are trying to hit Infinite, especially because it's just about getting those cubes, 1 and 2 cubes at a time. And I talk about all of the different applications of Kang in my various videos that means you'll probably want access to him. How do I find my tournament?
Shiny logo.
Okay, I got the win for round 2. Not exactly what I wanted. I wanted to play some Marvel Snap. Don't really care about winning.
Animated fray.
So like just from a fun perspective, I would probably say Galactus, then Thanos, then Kang. However, if you are already purchasing, and it could even be the other order, it could be Thanos, then Galactus, then Kang. But if you are planning on playing Galactus and trying to climb with it, then I do like Kang. If you don't care about the climb, then don't worry about it. Okay, nicely done. That is really good. And it even has the red flares coming out of it, red glimmer flare. So that is really cool. Oh, you can check what series cards are in now by clicking on them. I want my emblem on Kang, or on Null, that says I bought it when it was a Series 6 card, though. When are we getting those? Oh, Silver Surfer. That's a cool one. I don't even think I have that one, to be honest. Yeah, I don't. Silver Surfer. I don't have any of the season pass cards other than Zabu. I bought that with some tokens after that went to Series 5. All right, Animals Assemble. Might be able to open up some season pass caches. No, just some more credits. But that null. I'm trying to make everything in the deck black and white except for Galactus. So that's pretty cool. What do you guys think, though? Should I split this Galactus and try to grab a gold animation on it as well? Maybe. It's just a shame because then I'll lose the gold border. Yeah, this is cool. I can also split Spider-Man. The reason that I haven't split Spider-Man that many times is because my pixel version is my only variant, and I actually think the base card is probably cooler than the pixel version. But pixel's all that I got. Oh, I loaded up the wrong deck as well. Absorbing Man kind of already looks like it's black and white, so Absorbing Man I'll probably just leave there for a while. Let's split Spider-Man, it's something to do. Or go for it because the infinite border also looks cool. Alright, let's do it then. That's all I need. One person telling me to do it.
Animated frame.
Infinite border looks cool on Galactus specifically, but is it going to look as good with the gold background? That's the question.
Infinity.
Yeah, that still looks pretty cool, especially on Galactus, the dark and the purple. It's cool. It's cool on Galactus. Let's see what this split gives me. Might give me a black and white Galactus for the first time, which is also something that I'm gonna have to consider. Do I just want to go all black and white? That's kind of cool too. Unfortunately, no black and white death, and I've split this card so many times, but still haven't found black and white. Need a little bit more coin to upgrade that. So what do we think now? Black and white Galactus? Yeah, it's hard for players to get a new Series 5 card. I even have Thanos locked in the shop here, but I don't know if I want to pull the trigger. I mean, I probably should, and if I were to open up all of these collector's reserves, so every 4 collector's reserves is 500 tokens. So if we imagine that this, so let's say that's like 10, so minus 10 is 200, let's say 230. 230 divided by 3 is like 80, divided by 4 is 20. 20 times 500 is, that's 10,000, right? So I can buy 2 Series 5 cards if I open up all of my collector's reserves. Maybe even a little bit more, because once you open stuff, you get more resources to open even further. So maybe I could even grab 3 Series 5 cards, but I'm not in a rush. If there's something like really, really good, the thing is most Series 5 cards are really good with the Season Pass cards. Not always, but often, which means that I'm not really in a rush to grab them because I also don't buy the Season Pass. So that saves me some having to do anything with that there too. See how much more time is left on the round. See if there's anything else we should do. Just because, like, I'm already infinite, other than just doing, like, viewer games, which I'm happy to do if anybody wants to play me. Just queue up with a random deck here. If anybody wants to hop in, I'll do that. Let's do, most of these are just Galactus lists. Seems always fun. No pressure, though. Let's battle, Will.
Oh, snap.
Putting the pressure on you. Turn 1 snap. Turn 0 snap, even. Alright, snap accepted. Is this a Nova Galactus list? That is not something we see too much of, but that's pretty cool if so. It's like maybe a destroyer deck, maybe just a destruction deck. Let's drop DeWong. Okay, it is just a destruction deck by the looks of it. X-Mansion, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? It's like your first Scorpion. That's not terrible for me, and I grab Zero. Wowie, wowie, that is huge. That is massive. That's honestly kind of crazy. Do I want to go for Wong Mystique? Yeah, probably. And then just go Wolfsbane here. Cool. Big Venom in the Baxter building. Let's see how big I can make something in the Baxter building with Mystique plus Wolfsbane. I don't know how many times this is going to go off for +4, but it should be enough to grab the win. There we go. Okay. So now what do we got? I can grab a bunch of energy going into the final turn. I could Shang-Chi or Venom. I could Shuri something like Mad. I think I'm going to play Psylocke, Iron Man, and leave my options open for the final turn. What do you got for me?
I am Iron Man.
Shang-Chi on my Wolfsbane. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, that was a really terrible final draw. Enough so that I'm not even going to cast it. Let's just play this, I guess. Yeah, sure, this will be fine. Null! A big null! Oh, that null's gonna get even bigger as Shang-Chi pops open the Venom, but unfortunately, I do win the other 2 locations, but we made a big null, so well done. That was some good teamwork there. That was funny. Alright, and now we see you are kind of like a null deck, just trying to make a big old null here. Kamartage seems really good for my deck, though. I don't know what to tell you about that one. Alright, got the turn 1 Nova again. I don't know if you are a Daredevil deck or not. I'm just going to play Zabu and not use up Kamartaj, because there's a lot we can get out of Kamartaj. Now, the Wolverine makes me feel like a Galactus could be coming. Ooh, Onslaught Citadel. That one has got to be tempting for you there, huh? Kamartaj to give Zabu 4 power. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, can't Galactus into the Citadel. That is the downside of playing your cards to unknown locations. Oh, and I get double Zabu Citadel. Oh, wow, I did not even notice that. I might just Psylocke this turn. But I don't even think I need to Psylocke. Here, let's just go here with the Psylocke. Alright, there's Deathlock versus Psylocke, and Kamartaj gives us the Wolverine. Ooh, that's going to make for a spicy gambit later on with Wolverine in the fray. Let's make some Tigers. Bucky Barnes also ready to get eaten by Gambit, and Venom, I think, is what you're looking to play here into Kamartaj. This is kind of insane, though. I think I'll snap. Okay, one cube. Iron Man was pretty cool there. I still don't know for sure that you're playing a Galactus list. Other than the fact that I think you told me. I'm snapping. I'm snapping to Arg. Oh, why can't I snap? What's going on here? There we go. I don't know what was going on there, but I couldn't make any plays until I emoted. Hopefully you can make plays. We'll drop Psylocke there and then Mr. Negative on turn 3. You can't Galactus here. You could Galactus into Kunlun, so let's just Mr. Negative right here. Right her. Rhino in the Monster Matrop. Okay, well, you were winning that location. But Rhino is a unique and neat card. Just gonna Shuri the Zabu. I don't need to get too crazy with that. So wave, nothing's been destroyed this game, so this does kind of seem like a Galactus play to me. So I think I'll just Wong. And I think this leaves me with a lot of options in the final turn. Deathlock.
Enough said.
Galactus is still a possibility, so I want to treat that with some respect. Could just go White Tiger Gambit. I have priority though, which is kind of awkward. Okay, and a retreat. Yeah, I couldn't go. I guess I could have gone Mystique Ironheart, but I couldn't really play the Gambit effectively with priority on the final turn. I'll snap here as well to Psylocke into Mr. Negative. Isle of Silence is another kind of bad location for both of us in different ways, but probably worse for me. after this, I think I'm going to take some pills, and then hopefully the next round... find like the round timer. Oh, sorry, I stopped paying attention. Oh, the locations are gonna shift in a second. That is really annoying. Wait, maybe it isn't that annoying. No, it's not annoying. We just need to not drop Wong into Isle of Silence, so let's just play Mr. Negative. Bar location. Now we just have to play Mr. Negative here. Hope that this becomes Bar Sinister and this becomes the Wong location. Kind of a crazy game though, and we might get got by Galactus on this one. Okay, this looks like the G-Man coming. And that means Galactus is going to come and do Starlight Citadel. Oh, I don't just want to lose my Wong here either. You can't play Galactus into Bar Sinister. So I think what we have to do on this game is take the discount on Iron Man and throw that here. So you know what? Let's just make a bunch of Iron Mans here. And then if you don't Galactus, we've got some good options. Yeah, I figured Galactus was coming. That's fine. I think that we might still have some good play. I didn't contribute to Null. We do lose Zabu though. But we could have some nice free cards off the top. Like a cheap Shang-Chi. I don't see anything Galactus related now. If this last card is Spider-Man, we do lose. But otherwise, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot here. Where I can just Mystique Ironheart or Shang-Chi Ironheart. Yeah, snap. Go for it. You've not drawn Galactus at all. Alright, there's Carnage. Ooh, it's Carnage to clear room for your Galactus. No clue how big your Null is. But I don't think we lose to it here. I think Will's just having fun. Okay, Deathlock. We are not going to be able to Shang-Chi your Deathlock. So, you did play around Shang-Chi. However, you did not play around a 16-power Shang-Chi. So we are going to get you with that one there. GG's. GG's. Let me see how much time is left on the round. Is there a round timer? I don't really care about the live stream. Oh, you know what? I think the round timer is posted on the Discord. So, tournament info. Okay. There was something that said we have 40 minutes to complete our round at 1:09. So that means 4 more minutes. Oops. Let's just queue up a ladder game. And actually, beyond that, let me make sure that I don't queue up with the wrong deck when round 3 gets started. Let's just play this so I don't make any mistakes. It's a horrible way to get eliminated from a tournament, is just queuing up with the wrong deck. Yeah, Will's in chat. It wasn't BM. He was saying GG's. Well, that's interesting. That's an interesting look. Ooh, we get to use... I forgot. I just made a new flipped Galactus. Can I play this in the tournament? Even though I registered the other one? And a new flipped Null. Wow, okay. This deck's starting to look nice. I wish I could take away all of the sparkles on everything. The flares and glimmers and all that stuff. So, what I might do here... Bar Sinister means that I should probably have snapped a long time ago. Bar Sinister means that I don't have to worry about Arrow.
This land is always changing.
And I should probably just play Electro so that way they don't get any ramp from us. And then I get to play Galactus into Crimson Cosmos next turn, and that's a win. Okay, they do have the wave. So they are going to get to play something. You know, it would be a really heads-up play. Doctor Doom into Bar Sinister, filling the Crimson Cosmos. And then they just soak into Sunspot for the rest of the game. That would be funny. I don't think that's what they're going to go for, though. I think they're just going to play something big into the Cosmos here. We're going to play our Galactus. And then we're going to win with Null. What do they have? Black Panther. Okay. So this is going to be an insanely large Null. Please let me play it. Please let me play it. Well, at the very least, we'll get to see it be super large in our hand right here. I'm curious if this screen will update in real time. No, it'll kick me out. Yeah, it kicks me out anytime these animations are played and it's disrupted. But 70 power Null, not too shabby. And my opponent's gone. And they're gone. There's the big Null, baby. I don't think I'm ever upgrading this Null again with the red flares on it. That's pretty spectacular. Food motivated. Lily is not food motivated. She is just attention motivated. I try to like give her treats and stuff, and she does a little bit. She is a little bit responsive to that, and she will take the treats. But she's much more excited in the pets, or so it seems. And not in a way that like I have bad treats, because she'll eat them. Sometimes she's not in the mood though. So that. Electro getting Iceman here is certainly annoying. Maybe there's another game plan that we can put together with Dr. Octopus locking my opponent out of this game. Spider-Man means they're locked out. I think I have to sneeze. Can't tell. I kind of like the idea, though, of potentially giving myself Galactus into Null as an out. Oh. Wow. Okay, that worked out well, because... Yes. Well, we're gonna Kang before my opponent gets too cocky here. I'll snap back. Can't really do anything super crazy. Oh, okay, that's why they snapped. This was a leech snap. That is time on round 2.
Opponent snapped.
There's really no way I can win this. This is why Jeff is good. The deck, like, kind of needs... Like, I could see playing... I don't know, just something like a Doctor Doom. I could win this game with Doctor Doom. I could go Spider-Man, the Doctor Doom here, but it's like kind of specific anyways. I think I'll just retreat.
Escaped.
Alright, and we should be getting into round 3 shortly. I'm gonna stand up because I've been sitting for a while playing this tournament. I don't know what I just showed you guys there. Apologies. Oh, what's that sound, Lily? What's happening? What's going on? Well, now I can't show you off. Now I made the desk super high. I can still show you off here, Lily. Come here. Good girl. Here, let me put this on. Here's Lily. Huh? I gotta take off my headphones. That's my problem. Getting tangled in headphones. I don't have the chat on the screen, but there we go. There she is. There's my sweet little lamb. Mwah. So sweet. What a sweetie. You want to go down or you want me to hold you? Can you hop up? You still like can't barely see her. I'd have to bring my camera down again. Can you get your ego piece? No? Still gotta work on that a little bit, as well as some other training stuff, but she's starting to get a lot more curly as her hair grows out a little bit. And I'm probably gonna bring her to the groomers this week just so we can get some of her curliness shaved out of her. She came with a little bit of excessive curliness on her legs and feet, which I can't brush out. The rest of her I can brush, so it's not a big deal, but her feet and arms are kind of like matted. And let's switch back over to Marvel Schnapp. Guess we can play one more game, huh? Okay, Elysium for the turn 1 Black Widow. Pretty cool. I guess I'll Black Widow here. Ooh, Soulstone. Ah, that stinks, because if we had randomly gotten priority at the beginning of the game, we would have denied them a draw. So that kind of stinks. We'll wait on the wave, since it was Iceman. Might even just Absorbing Man them. It's not going to deny them any stone draw. Oh, Mindscape. Well, now I don't want to give them a Widow's Bite. But I kind of do. This could be disastrous. But I might just go wave out death here. Let's just wave out a death. Jubilee, what's that going to be? Mind Stone. Wave, so now they can only play one stone this turn. And Spider-Man will win Mindscape, and then I get to steal their Shang-Chi. Oh no, I get to give them Shang-Chi. Okay, hold on, I didn't think this through. Shoot. Now I have to Spidey here. No, they're still pretty unlikely to play anything into Mindscape. Play Electro to give them less options. They're going to drop a bunch of cards this turn from Elysium, I imagine. Reality Stone. Oh, we have priority. It would be cool if they had priority and we just predict the Reality Stone into Necrotia and Shang-Chi them. Maybe we go for a Doc Ock for a win in Necrotia. I don't love emptying their hand and giving myself less options with Reality Stone, but I don't want to give them the power of Doc Ock here either. Let's just go for this. Nice. Okay, wow, they already filled up Necrotia. So this is definitely Reality Stone plus Iron Man here. And our next round is starting up. Congrats on the win there, Will. We're going to back out of this one. And we gave them Shang-Chi for an easy Elysium win. Let's just retreat. I don't feel like thinking about it. Let's focus on our next round. Where did it go? That is cool. I like my new Galactus. Got tagged and feature me. I don't know if that means my game is going to be featured. No, they just tagged everybody. Okie dokie. Let's join this friendly battle once this loads up. Oh, that's right. I should see what Bona's list is. I forgot that's how this tournament works. Bona is playing Thanos, Iceman, Lockjaw, Killmonger, Wave, Super Skrull, Devil Dinosaur, Stature, Black Bolt, Doctor Doom, America Chavez, Thanos, and Death. Wow. So no Galactus tech other than Super Skrull, but I don't have to worry about any other type of disruption. And Iceman. That's big. That is really big. Cool. I am feeling pretty good about this one. We just have to dodge the Super Scroll. And if we can dodge Super Scroll on my Super Null, or if my opponent plays Super Scroll, I just don't play Null. That's pretty simple as well. I have to remember Super Scroll has 2 more power than Null, but oh, it's a District X game. Sure. Just thinking about snapping. Namor works well with Electro. Black Widow denies them an additional draw here. Hello. Hello, District X. The stones are pretty good with District X because you get to draw more cards, have more options. But you only get the stones from your opening hand. Alright, Nimrod. Nimrod. That I don't think is super useful. Black Widow going to deny my opponent a draw, potentially take back priority. Ooh. Okay, we do take back priority. We also have Absorbing Man. But we can Electro Doc Ock. How interesting is that? Not sure. I think we do it. Other plays past this turn. Next turn play Namor. Following turn play Doc Ock into not Kamartaj. Probably into the Pet Mansion.
Opponent snapped.
Let's just play Electro. I feel like that's going to open up some potential options and we'll see what happens from there. Alright, 2 cards into the Pet Mansion. What are they? Probably not stones. Oh, it's Lockjaw plus Widow's Bite. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Just gonna grab a random card, and that random card is Forge. We now have the Black Bolt. Wait a second. We grab the Black Bolt. Now I kind of want to Black Bolt into Kamartaj, mess him up a little bit, make him discard some stuff. And then maybe later we'll Doc Ock them. Sure, this seems fun. Black Bolt, they've got a big card here from Forge. It's Double Jubilee. It's Double Jubilee into Kamartaj. Swordmaster making them discard 2 cards. Then Black Bolt making them discard 2 cards. Oh, they re-grabbed the Widow's Bite. I think I snapped to this here. What a devastating turn. They had Galactus as well. That is an easy snapback. Now they've got nothing in hand. And we are just kind of crushing it here. I'm going to save Namor for District X. I think that's probably worthwhile. And for right now, I'm going to use Doc Ock to just add 10 power to the Pet Mansion, I believe. Or we could just add 10 power to Kamartaj. Oh, or we could Absorbing Man them. No, they're already out of cards. Let's just play power into Pet Mansion, the location we're currently losing. Crystal! Going to make them draw cards. And then Doc Ock. Wow, so I guess I did want to play Absorbing Man into Kamartaj, apparently. Jeesh. Well, now I'm losing on the final turn. That stinks. Ah, this was such a fun game, but I have to retreat here now. Ah, that's unfortunate because I have Electro. They know all they have to do is play to Kamartaj and they'll easily grab a win here. I mean, it's random though. Like, Dr. Doom beats them. No, they're going to stay in it and hit me for 4. Dang! Dang, that was a really, really sweet way to start this one off. But unfortunately, I'm going to start 4 cubes down. But I do really like my matchup here, I think, overall. Just have to dodge the Super Scroll and the Weird World. And I guess apparently Sokovia as well. But they're not playing Wave. They're playing Thanos. They're playing Thanos with Black Bolt Stature. Interesting. Bar Sinister is a good location for me to throw some ramp into. We can draw that next turn. Can hit my opponent with the Black Widow 4 times. Then they get to throw all of those Widow's Bites into the Dark Dimension, and I'm unable to ramp. I just can't play Black Widow. Maybe I could have played it into the Dark Dimension. Okay, Reality Stone buys me some options here, actually. Still needed to draw ramp this turn, though. So now we're just battling for Baxter building. I get priority going into turn 5, but I'm not sure that that helps me enough. I just snap and Kang. I'll just play Doc Ock, though. Doc Ock, Shang-Chi. Maybe there's enough puzzle pieces here to grab a win. We're just going to commit some stats into Lockjaw. We're going to see Thanos, Death, and Stature pop out here. So Shang-Chi wins this location, but I do have to win one of the other 2 locations, and that honestly seems pretty tough. Let's see what they're planning on doing in Snap. It's probably understood that this is a Kang Snap. Nice. Congrats, Will, on the rank 40. America. So we're not going to get to see what's in that Lockjaw. And we're basically just banking on Lockjaw to flip into a stone. And then we win. If Lockjaw hits a stone exactly and not the purple stone, it needs to hit or the brown stone. It's got to just hit blue stone or yellow stone. Well, those odds seem to be a little bit less favorable then. For us to just do this and win here 4-3. I think we still win against Mind Stone, or not Mind Stone, Soul Stone. We beat Soul Stone, Mind Stone, Time Stone, not Time Stone, Space Stone. Out of the Lockjaw. Assumedly this is going to be one of the stones though too. For 1 cube I'll play it though. I'll play it for 1. Shang-Chi gives me Baxter building. It's Power Stone, but now Power Stone's gonna flip out. Give me a different stone. It's Iceman for a tie. Wait a minute, and then I win on differential. Nice! Nice!
Victory.
Didn't think about Iceman as well. That's another way to get just 1 extra cube. Didn't matter what my opponent had played there at the end. We still win that on differential regardless. Close game, though. Really close game. This game, we've got a nice little curve of wave into Galactus, into Null, and hope to not get Super Scrolled, but Iceman cometh and really disrupt us. Think I like Black Widow here. So I think I'd try to blow up that Iceman. Especially, I mean, I'm probably going to just need to wave into the compound, assuming that doesn't get Los Diablos for Reality Stone. Okay, well now we are going to wave into Asteroid M, but as long as that 3rd location is fine, or you know what? think this is fine regardless, because, well, one, we get to play Electro here. We do lose to Spidey, but Los Diablos would have ruined one of these two locations regardless. Did I say we lose to Spidey? I meant that we lose because we don't have Spidey. So if they super scroll and steal my null, it's a little bit disappointing. I think I'm into, I mean, they could have super scroll plus death, which just means we have to Kang to check on the final turn. Just thinking if I want to snap here, if I want to snap on the final turn. I think we snap now. Okay. Easy enough to just snap now and get it out of the way. We're only losing by 1. Hope that didn't do anything weird by double-clicking in this space, but this deck doesn't have any turn 1 plays regardless, so I guess we're good. Okay, Krakoa, not a good location for this deck. Krakoa is one where we could be losing some cubes. We could definitely be losing some cubes. I want to load up the spreadsheet and just see what cards in my opponent's deck am I forgetting. Killmonger, Wave, Super Scroll, Devil Dino, and one other card. Camp Lehigh, eh? It's just Black Widow here. Ooh, they're gonna move over the Soul Stone. Gunk me up a bit. Luke's Bar, meaning I could win this location now with Brood. Okay, okay. These have been very District X-y games. Oh, it's a tie. It is now a tied location with Brood. Very, very silly. Maybe I should have just played Electro into Luke's Bar. Grabbed the free energy. Yeah, potentially a mistake there then. Okay, my opponent just bouncing some stones. Oh, that's... Oh, wow, they kept their hand full so that they could put the Widow's Bite. Well played. Well played there, Waiboka. Very, very nicely done. Now, because of that, I do win in Luke's Bar, but maybe they'll find additional ways to add more power there later. I think I am personally... I think I'm staying in this one. I might make more Absorbing Men. Sure. Krakoa is, like, horrible for this deck, but... Oh, because it bounced. If the Brood bounced, that doesn't work. That's like the worst play in the world for me. We're losing some cubes here. Super Scrolls picking himself back up. They're just taunting me with them, and then they're going to play a Time Stone. Maybe they meant to play those things in the opposite order. But either way, Doc Ock's going to give them a chance to replay that Super Scroll. Devil Dino plus Super Scroll into Luke's Bar, so now I lost the only location that I was just barely winning. And I think we've got to retreat. I think we got to get out of this one. Yeah, we're retreating. Hey, baby.
Escaped.
That one was embarrassing, but now it is on to the super mode. High stakes round. I forget what it's called every single time without fail. Alright, we've got Galactus, we've got Null, we've got Wave, we've got Death. My opponent could have an Iceman. Okay, it's Reality Stone. I didn't really need Titan because I have Wave this game. So that seems fine. I'm even inclined to just already snap. Just because my opponent does not have too many ways to interact with this deck. Soul Stone. And then Throne Room. Trying to think if this is good to play here, because then it's hard for them to play as many cards against me. Yeah, that seems like fine logic. Actually deny themselves some power here, so my null isn't as big. And we deny their Time Stone any utility by waving. So I think this is good. We just play turn 5 Doc Ock and snap, I think. And if they play Super Scroll, then I don't play Null, I just play Death. Could probably snap now. Every time I've said I could probably snap now, my opponent just retreats. So that means my snap was right. Just move it along here. We are now down by only 1 cube yet again. But we're also 1 snapped game away from defeat. Monster Island is a location that we cannot play to, but then we draw Shang-Chi. So we could play there if something goes wrong. Electro getting hit again is unfortunate. Maybe we'll hit Wave. Maybe we will Sakar out the Galactus or the Electro. Both of those are interesting options as well. Spider-Man doesn't really do that much for me since I don't have Wave and don't have Electro. Let's see, they're going to go Space Stone and Power Stone. I go Black Widow. We could see them just drop the Widow's Bite. We do. They do indeed drop the Widow's Bite. We Galactus. I'm going to snap to that, because we also have the chance to now play Spider-Man, which... Wait, where did that Widow's Bite go? Destroyed 3. I think the Widow's Bite is here. It's just a Phantom Widow's Bite, and now we're up a cube. We are now up 1 cube. Let's see if we can pull it out. It's so unfortunate that we lost such a tight finals in that first round, because I really do think that this deck... I feel like I let the deck down, you know? And part of my theory was that, like, Galactus is bad. Galactus is bad in the tournament setting. Therefore, people won't play Galactus. Therefore, people won't expect Galactus. Therefore, Galactus is good in tournament setting. That was kind of my thought process. Let's see if that rings true. No plans on giving my opponent a Null, but I would love to give them an Electro, just talking about this Mindscape here. So, Electro seems cool. I don't think I'm going to snap to Electro, but I could snap after giving them this Electro, because I think that that will make them realize this is a game they shouldn't be playing right now. I think my opponent will retreat to this. Alright, we're playing it out, baby. Here it is, 3 cubes. So even if we lose this one, we still got more game to play. This one's going to be Death, Black Bolt discarding Wave, and Dr. Doom. So, what's awkward here, my opponent does have Shang-Chi in their deck. If we Absorbing Man, we lose a lot of options for ourselves. So, what I think I want to do is play Null here, and then just hope to take Shang-Chi from then. Played around the Devil Dino correctly as well. So now Absorbing Man, Spider-Man, Black Widow, Shang-Chi is what we gave my opponent. And did they give us Shang-Chi? They did not. They did not give us Shang-Chi. That's a little unfortunate. So I lose. No way around it, huh? Yeah, and they just, I mean, they have to stay in here. All right, all right. Finals, finals. Moving on to actually not the last game. Now my opponent has a cube advantage, so I can't snap. So I have to win the next 2 games now because of the position that snap put me in. Wow. Okay, well, let's win him then, baby. Let's not get our ramp card Iceman. And let's draw a ramp card as well. Grand Central. Could see Galactus drop down into Grand Central. I'm just going to play Black Widow here. Oh, we got him! Finally, we had priority going into the second turn and denied a stone draw. That's really cool. Okay. Nexus plus Doc Ock plus Shang-Chi is a really, really good curve. Oh, I just don't want to lose my Shang-Chi in Grand Central. That would be really annoying. Well, let's see what we can do. Opponent's going to play Lockjaw plus Widow's Bite. Right. And they are waving, and we are waving. So we could just throw down a Galactus into the Crimson Cosmos. We do have priority. We do have null. All right, let's lose to Super Scroll then. Let's Galactus. What do they got for us here? We're gonna Doctor Doom and then Super Scroll. Or null. I shouldn't will the Super Scroll into existence. Opponent plays a Stature. So I think here we just Doc Ock, and then we've got the option for Shang-Chi or null or Chavez, depending on exactly what my opponent plays. If they play the Super Scroll, then I think we'll just play Chavez here. Unless Shang-Chi can grab us a win. Power Stone. Killmonger destroying the Power Stone. That's unfortunate. Wow. So, I think we just have to play Shang-Chi. My opponent beats me with Doctor Doom or Black Bolt. They lose against me with Chavez. They only have 2 cards in hand. Let's play Shang-Chi. Nice. Nice. Boom. Taste my dragon, baby. Okay. One more game. One more cube. Just gotta win it. Good luck. Good luck. Murder World. Not exactly what I want to see. Project Pegasus into Doc Ock for Murder World. Seems cute. They're going to blow up some stones. Fair enough. They are a Killmonger death build. Super Scroll, very weird, to be honest. Gamma Lab, do I draw Wave? Okay, I really want to draw Electro, I suppose, with either the Gamma Lab or the Murder World. Oh wow, they're opting to destroy their cards rather than make Hulks. This is interesting. This might give me priority going into turn 5. Now, I think I'm just going to bet on Electro, not bet on drawing Galactus. I think that this plays a little bit safer. And we have... Ooh, they Reality Stone me. That's unfortunate. That's actually a little bit unfortunate. Well, now maybe I'm waving out the Galactus if I draw it. Maybe that's what I need to bet on here. We are going to have a cheap death. But now our Electro is stuck here, so I really want to blow it up with Galactus. Alright. I still have priority. But we're drawing a card deeper with Kang. I think that means I'm going to be able to draw Galactus here, too. I'm going to have 2 more draws to draw Galactus. Is Thanos buy, like, should you buy Thanos? I think a lot of people would say yes. I currently have it locked in my token shop, but have not yet purchased it. Alright, let's give me Galactus, baby. And I'll need to wave out said Galactus. I basically want to draw Galactus and Null and hope they don't have Super Scroll, which I feel like they're reasonably likely to get. There's the Galactus, though. I guess I could just Absorbing Man Electro. Is that a little bit better? I think this is a little bit better. Yeah. Because then they don't get Wave on the Dream Dimension turn. Whereas I actually get to play a 7-cost card. Why did this death go cheap? I don't know why that happened. Okay. So, well, that's kind of where fate decided it wanted me to play Galactus. I gotta think about it, though. I'm gonna have 8 energy on the final turn. I'm definitely gonna be able to play Death. I guess I'm just playing Death plus Chavez, hoping that's enough. So let's just dodge the Soul Stone. That's probably a mistake. I should probably play into Soul Stone so I don't have to play into whatever they play this turn, though. It's not going to be anything that big. It can only be like, well, it could be a Super Scroll. That could be awkward. Could be a Lockjaw Killmonger. Or just like 2 stones. At which point I would rather have played here. Death currently costs 5, which means it's going to cost 0 after this turn. So that's really good. It means I can play Black Widow, Death, and Chavez. Alright. We destroy a Power Stone here too. Shang-Chi is not something that I can bluff. I think my opponent might play Death Super Scroll. And I'm going to just play Death, Chavez, Black Widow. I do also see the play of Doc Ock, which is slightly more power. I could go Doc Ock Wave Death, which is slightly more power. It's 3 more power than Chavez Black Widow. But I don't know if 3 more power is worth allowing my opponent to make use of this excess energy as well. So I think I just do this. And this beats Thanos plus Death. I think this beats everything. We already got their Devil Dinosaur out. I think this beats everything. I think they went Death Super Scroll. Yeah. Yep. Nice. Really well played. Really, really well played there. A 1-point victory. We played a really fun District X game to start that off, and then we were still able to claw our way back into it just because our deck is set up so much better. Or set up so well against this deck, which really just has no interaction, which was kind of my plan going into today. Just hope that people didn't really have that much interaction, because people aren't expecting other people to play Thanos. So let's see. GG for my opponent. All right, I am going to see how much time is left in this round. This round started at 2 o'clock exactly, so there's about 9 more minutes left in this round. Means we could probably play 1 or 2 games on the ladder. I'm just gonna grab some water and take my meds as well. It feels like a good time to do that. And then we're still gonna play here for about an hour. It means I will probably only get 2 more rounds in, but I'm having fun playing some Marvel Snap, and then at that point I'll just drop, most likely. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will be right back. Oh, I will play you too when I'm back, Will. I'm just gonna take a drink real quick. Cool. Catch you in a second. My sweet girl. Let me just mute this. Good. Good luck, Will. Kiln's a good location for this deck. Rock is not great. Kind of tempted to Gambit, considering I might want to play Ghost Rider on turn 4. Looks like a 2-bro deck. I don't really want to run the Gambit out there yet, though. Kiln's gonna be kind of a fun one this game. Just play Blade to kick things off. Ooh, and we're waving. We're waving. Okay. Blade discards Ghost Rider. Might just run out Giganto here then. It's awkward because it doesn't play into the Kiln. that's still fine. And this is not a Tubro deck. Oh, it's a Galactus deck. It's a Galactus deck that throws you off with M'Baku and Korg in the early game. Okay, okay. Well, Null is really big right now. Magic lets me play around Spidey. That's pretty dang good. That's a dinosaur. That's not Spider-Man. Sure. Magneto seems good enough. Then I might just finish off with Gambit. Black Widow and Rhino? Darkhawk. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I win this game, unfortunately. All I need to do is add 4 power to this location. I was going to go for Gambit, too, just to keep it spicy. But unfortunately, I do beat Darkhawk plus Black Widow there. Nova Roma, probably better for you than it is for me. Awkward draw for me to already have Hela and Lady Sif. Do you want to come up here, Lily? The surprise is gone. I no longer think that you are a Galactus deck. Or I no longer think that you're a Cerebro 2 deck. Play Moon Knight here. Come up. Up. Getting shy? Ooh, the Nexus. The Nexus is a really fun one. Oh, I totally missed. What did you discard? I wasn't paying attention. No! Oh! Oh! Oh, but it got my Hela! It got my Hela! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! No! Oh, that's silly. Okay, wave. Ah! I predicted wrong.
Galactus.
I thought for sure you would play your card there. Rock slide. Korg. Okay, you're giving me a lot of rocks. I think I win this though. I think I just don't play anything else because now I either hit Infinite or I hit Hela into Infinite. There's your Darkhawk for 10, and there's my Infinite. Boom. Probably should have snapped there.
Victory.
But that was a fun one. Round 3. Alright, the tournament just ended, so I might abandon you to go play that. So I should start snapping more to get through this game. Giganto. Not an ideal curve, but I can Lady Sif one of these big boys out of here. Ooh, Sentinel. You got some interesting choices here, for sure. It's kind of cool. You got Darkhawk and Devil Dinosaur as some big cards post-Galactus. Looks like you've got to be dreaming if you want to Galactus. So we can use that to our advantage a little bit. Lose my Magneto. It's okay. mean, I guess you could wave this turn. Let's just do this. Rock slide. Alright, looks like we do not have to worry about Galactus this game. Hella, get back Magneto, pull your rock slide into the big house. The big house looks like it's mine, for right now at least. Then I'm tempted to pass here. We're up by 7. We're up by 4. And then we can just slam and be up by 20 in Dream Dimension, assuming that's where you play this turn. You could play the big house this turn, though that's really tough. Can't play Giganto this game anyways. The only thing that I could draw that's nice is Ghost Rider. I'm just going to plan on playing Infinite here. Bad enough to beat me in Monster Island. Sentinel plus Cord. No, it is not. So you're currently losing every location. You could have something like Dr. Doom, which could get a little bit annoying. Let's just drop Infinite, see what happens. Maybe you go for a turn 6 Galactus to be a little spicy. I feel like I kind of telegraphed the Infinite play after beating you with it last game and then skipping on turn 5. But maybe you could think that's just a Dream Dimension awkwardness. It would be very surprising if there was a Doctor Doom in a Galactus list, even though I was talking about that earlier.
Victory.
Looks like... I mean, it's kind of cool because they're two different game plans, and it's nice to have things that operate on two different game plans, but that's a little next level. Nobody's ready for that one. All right, the hub gives me Drax. It's cute for me to discard. Grand Central, I think, is quite nice with this deck. We've got the curve of Moon Knight into Ghost Rider. Assuming that is okay. Now, this deck doesn't have any way to interact. Maximus. Okay, the ordering there is a little bit awkward because it means that I only draw one card, but it's really interesting. So now I could Ghost Rider out a Jubilee into the Nexus. I don't hate it. Sure. I thought about Drax. I was thinking about Drax as well. Just not Hella, please. Okay, Magneto's really good. And now I think... I mean, I don't love... Actually, maybe I don't even play Gambit at all. Maybe I just play Drax and Blade. I'm going to play Blade here just in case Galactus flips over into Grand Central. Felt like Drax would catch a break there, though. That was a pretty good read. And I discard Giganto to Blade. So now, if you find Galactus, no, you find Black Widow. Okay, that's going to be pretty easy to beat. I think Gambit even gets to take out Devil Dinosaur here. No, not quite. Okay. Tried to will that one into existence. Nothing off of Widow's Bite, but I don't lose to Galactus. Now, you could put a bunch of power into the Nexus. So that is a little scary. That was the downside of playing Drax there. But I got to make an Infinite. I'm really winning in Grand Central, and then I'm hoping... Actually, I could force Infinite into the hub. So this is a win by 11. You'd have to play 11 power into the Nexus this turn. I'm going to snap. I think this is actually really well set up for me. Let's see. I'm going to have to make this the final game regardless, I think, because the round 4 bracket is up. So let me get that loaded. Oh, the snapback. All right, let's do it, baby. OP Max. Control F. OP Max. Playing my deck, which is... looks to be some sort of Zabu deck. We'll see how this one plays out here. Oh, I forgot I got Giganto as well. Nick Fury. Yeah, we're gonna beat Nick Fury here, unfortunately for you. Devil Dino plus M'Baku. Oh, it comes down to differential. That was a really, really close one. M'Baku almost won that for you, allowing you to tie up Grand Central. But we just won just barely on differential. GG's Will. And now let me jump into this game against Lopi Max. And just gonna read off their deck list here. Iceman, Korg, Zabu, Lizard, Mr. Fantastic, Wave, Darkhawk, Shang-Chi, Rockslide, Leader, Doctor Doom, She-Hulk. So among these things, it's Shang-Chi and Leader, as well as Iceman and Korg for their interaction. And that's 50560. And let's make sure we're playing the right deck. And let's get into the game, baby. If you snap, I slap. Well, we're going to be doing some snapping here because we have got the... we've got Kang. Just reacquainting myself with the deck one more time. Iceman, Korg, Zabu, Lizard, Mr. Fantastic, Wave, Darkhawk, Shang-Chi, Rockslide, Leader, I believe Doctor Doom, She-Hulk. Yeah, Doctor Doom, She-Hulk. Weird World. All right, well, we're gonna get pretty comfortable with this deck then, by the looks of it. Because we've got a Weird World game to kick things off here. I like the curve of... well, it's not really a great curve. Yeah, never mind. Oof. Getting hit by our own Black Widow to power up their Darkhawk. That does not seem nice. Widow's Bite gets to go there for free, which is cool. I feel like this could disrupt a wave into Galactus curve in an interesting way. I know my deck, baby. Now that said, I might still force them into Nidavellir. They can still draw my Shang-Chi. in the world could this be? Kind of like Doc Ocking here and then Shang-Chiing them in Nidavellir later. That could give them a big win with Null. Could just play Death into the Baxter building. Let's go for Doc Ock here. See what else is up. Yeah, I figured this was just Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is Shang-Chiable, or the Doombot rather is Shang-Chiable. We're gonna see my Kang get flipped out here, so I can undo this snap if I don't like what I've seen. Wow. This is confusing. Maybe they won't snap anymore?
Is always changing.
Do they still snap?
Opponent snapped.
Just playing the Baxter building now. There's my Shang-Chi. It's going to give them a big null and a leader, which doesn't work. So we are trying to grab a win in Nidavellir with Shang-Chi. How do they have this much power in the Baxter building? I guess it's going to go down to 12. But I can't really easily win here. Am I drawing Chavez? No. I'm probably drawing She-Hulk or Lizard. Neither of which seems incredible. She-Hulk? Lizard. I can play Lizard for 3 into Baxter building. Oh, I can Shang-Chi the Null now. I think they see that coming. Oh, but how do you play around that? They're dropping a She-Hulk into Nidavellir this turn, plus one other card. Kind of wish I had the Korg to drop in Nidavellir right now as well. Because this is really fragile. So maybe I just play Lizard here. But does this just loses to like any 2 cards in Nidavellir? I think they'll play around Shang-Chi here by playing another card into Weird World. Cool. Whew. That was a tight game. We lost Baxter building. We didn't get to play with our own deck. We got to play with Loki Max's my deck. But we found the combo to get there. Yeah, GG by the way, Will. That was a really, really silly game. All right, round 2. What do you got for me? Well, I got Black Widow now for you. Is that good? I don't know. I'm getting Korged. Also getting a few rocks in a few different ways here. Let's just Black Widow into Eternity range since we're going to get a rock there regardless. Iceman on Spider-Man. Looking for ramp this turn, and that is still really, really strong for me. Ramp? Killmonger? Ramp? No. Well, we get to now give them the rock. That's kind of silly. Okay, I was not expecting this eternity range turnaround, but I'll take it. Bang. They're not playing death either, so that's just silly. Kingpin was their Camp Lehigh card. And from here, I probably just wave to drop a turn 5 Galactus into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need Death to blow up one additional card here. Or I need to Galactus into Camp Lehigh. That's a tricky call. Because if I Galactus into Crimson Cosmos, 6 cards blow up, and Death will cost 1, and therefore I won't be able to drop it into the Cosmos. But I think I like Galactus here, and this leaves my opponent with not many options. They can Leader to copy Death, but I think we're going to get around that with just Death plus Doc Ock. Sounds good. A wave, which gives me a free Death, actually, so it's fine.
Galactus.
I think I snap here. Have to understand that they can play She-Hulk this turn. But I think they'll be afraid of the Shang-Chi as well.
Oh, snap.
They can't really play under Shang-Chi here either, knowing that Death is a card. This beats Leader. It doesn't, I don't think, beat Dark Hawk plus She-Hulk, because my deck has 6 cards in it. But we just have to hope they don't play that. Leader, copy Death, and then we beat them with Chavez plus Death. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. 10 to 2 cubes, feeling pretty good about this one now. We just snap like right away in this next game whenever things look favorable, and just give my opponent the least amount of opportunity to worm out of this one. Maybe I will keep playing. Yeah, okay, I'll keep playing in the tournament if we can grab a win here. It's just unfortunate that we lost the first round, but I'll see what we can salvage here. Black Widow seems like a good turn 2 play. Nidavellir is weird with the Bifrost. Means we kind of just want to keep on playing here. Okay. Deny them a card draw. Still haven't seen their She-Hulk. Okay, well, Death is free. If we can draw turn 4 ramp, I don't think that's nearly as good as my opponent thinks it is. Oh, ramp would have been so good. Ramp would have been so good. Well, now I just Absorbing Man and give my opponent another Widow's Bite. Okay. Where ramp would have been so good is it would have allowed me to play Spider-Man into the Bifrost, then move over, and then I Galactus into the Bifrost. My opponent does destroy their rocks this turn, but we also give them another thing. I guess I will just Spidey into Nidavellir. Then they either play there this turn and I Shang-Chi it. If not, I get to Shang-Chi elsewhere plus drop Death. Oh, I should have snapped. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, so they're still setting up for a big She-Hulk play. I messed up by having that snap come so late. I forgot that how much pressure we put on them by snapping here. But this beats She-Hulk. This beats She-Hulk. Great. Oh, they're done. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's what's happening here, right? They are conceding. No, they're accepting the snap. This is snap accepted. Dr. Doom. I lose to Dr. Doom. Wow. Well played. Well played. I only lost 2 cubes. Not a huge deal, but I did not see that one coming. Guess I should have just shored up Nidavellir. Do I lose to leader here as well? Maybe there's a few more things that I lose to. Oh well. Oh well. I was really confused. I thought my opponent just decided not to make a play. Well, round 4, one more before the sudden death, which means that like snapping is kind of free, but also kind of just doesn't matter. Because if my opponent loses for 1, let's think about this. If they lose for 1, it's not the same as them losing for 2. We're going to try to play into Mojo World to take priority. They're going to keep priority in Mojo World now. We can hit some ramp. Ooh, Mindscape. Not being great at drawing ramp this match. Mindscape Mirror Dimension is actually kind of funny, but the fact that only one of them is going to stick around is awkward. It's not going to be the case regardless here. I'm still looking to draw ramp, but no, now I'm not. Now I'm not. What am I saying?
Spider-Man here.
Now I'm just kind of stumbling along. Alright, we can Absorbing Man to win in this Mojo World. Then we're going to lose in this Mojo World. And take a look. Maybe we can beat Doc Ock. Oh, this was actually a Widow's Bite Mindscape game. My opponent should have just held the Widow's Bite. That's funny. Seen a lot of that today as well. Alright, so we win this Mojo World. We can't play Doc Ock into this one. Get a slightly cheaper She-Hulk and an America Chavez. Well, I didn't give them anything good, so they could draw leader off the top. They could draw Shang-Chi off the top. Snap does nothing here. So they still have the same amount of health regardless. I think it just behooves me to retreat. Because now I just have to win one of the next like 4 or 5 games or something, because we are in fast mode. So that seems like a good plan to me. Alright, Absorbing Man is already hit with the Iceman. Will it get hit with another? Or will we finally find some ramp? It does get hit with another. That's funny. Nice. Okay. No ramp. No ramp for me, ever. No reason to retreat, no reason to snap. We're just running it down here. There's Dazabu. Man, oh man. was thinking we could Shang-Chi that.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
At least allows me to drop a big null. I will also have priority going into this final turn, which means I can get Shang-Chi'd. Doctor Doom seems like it will probably just wreck me here. Okay, that's kind of a waste of a Korg, because we're still winning in the throne room. But right here I lose to Doctor Doom. So is that what I want to play around? Do I want to make this game a tie? Do I want to use Absorbing Man to have an additional Shang-Chi? We lose if I Galactus here and they Doctor Doom here. I feel like if they lead her, they're going to lead her in Xandar. This seems funny to me. Ah, they played something there. Oh well, I was going for the tie. I thought it would be funny. Oh, it could be a rock. No, it's a Dark Hawk. Okay, fair enough. That's funny. This is not a turn 6 Galactus deck by any stretch. Alright, here's some ramp. I think that we are finally back in it here. There's a little rock action. Oh my gosh, Weird World again. Well, they just gave themselves a rock. That's so silly. You might get both of the Shang-Chis this game, which is awkward. Kang is gone, don't have to worry about that. Absorbing Man, I wasn't really even super pressed to find. So I think I'll just play Electro here. Mr. Fantastic makes a lot of sense. No, I don't want to Doc Ock into my Lizard location. Let's just Doc Ock here. Just think they're like reasonably likely to play a card 2 this turn. Nice, they didn't. Okay, Spider-Man into Weird World. And we're going to grab most of their hand, but not quite all of it because of Sokovia last turn. Doctor Doom. Going to fill it up. Galactus is going to get countered, and then my Doc Ock is going to drag out the rest of my hand, which means I am now winning in Sokovia, right? With this Rock Slide? No, I'm not. I'm not. Okay. So now I'm just waving into Fisk Tower and then dropping Chavez into Fisk Tower on the final turn. They are doing the same exact thing. Well, they could draw... Oh no, they draw Chavez. I draw She-Hulk. Well, we know they draw Chavez here. No reason to retreat. But fair enough. Fair enough. No matter what they do, they win this one here. Okay. Okay. We are losing. Weird World is not a great location for this matchup, for sure. And we've gotten it twice. After I said I think that my deck is well suited against my opponents. Okay. 3 cubes to 2. We've got to win one of the next 2 games. That's all it is. That's all it is here. No ramp. Iceman, Absorbing Man, that's perfect. So I don't need that one anyways. Okay, Grand Central could be my Galactus location. Especially if there's two of them with Mirror Dimension. I'm going to still try to just wave out a Galactus into Null, I believe here is the game plan. Wave out Galactus into Null Spider-Man seems great to me, honestly. And let's just throw all that into the Hellfire Club. Mr. Fantastic is going to give my opponent priority on this wave turn, but I don't think that matters. I think we've got this one in the bag. Let's blow up those train stations. Okay, maybe don't say that. Let's play Galactus into Hellfire Club. Let's say that. How about that? I think this is the end here. What could they do? Okay, they wave to continue making the turns slow. So now they can leader our Spider-Man. Let's see if they got it. If they have leader here, then I'm going to play Doc Ock. If they don't have leader, I'm going to play Spider-Man. Specifically if they don't play leader. She-Hulk, so I'm going to play Spider-Man. And I am hopefully going to win. I lost round 1 of this tournament by user error, failure to play Spider-Man on my turn 5 Galactus location. For no dang reason. So let's lock her up here. And then Shang-Chi will swing it back. It's Rock Slide this time to play around the Shang-Chi, but now we just get to drop Chavez, and that is all she wrote. GG's Loki Max. Well played. Did not get the fist bump. There we go. GG's. So that is a